assassinations, and murders. Okay. Mystical terrorism. This is new. So when we say mystical, we always think of a supernatural way of thinking. Okay. Mysticism. You feel that you possess supernatural powers and that you are claiming to be a god, and then because of that you created terrorism. You wanted the people sa very kind of very Hollywood setting kayo. Mystical terrorism na ba yung ana nahitabo ma'am in history? I do not know, wala pa ko naka sugat so far. And then we have revolutionary terrorism. Its primary purpose is to destabilize and topple the incumbent regime, replacing it with a political apparatus more acceptable to the revolutionaries. For example, what happened in the Chinese Revolution and the Vietnamese Revolution. Okay? And we have the state terrorism involves the employment of lethal force by state governments upon civilian populations in order to destroy or weaken their will. Okay. But in the Philippines, this is called rebellion. Types of state terrorism: repression, military terrorism, and state-sponsored terrorism. Okay. What is repression terrorism? It engaged in by a terrorist state regime against elements of its own population to create conditions enough for that regime to remain in political control. Okay. This is more like the people creating a group and then wanted they wanted to remain in political control, so they're employing terrorists, no? And then of course ang main purpose of creating terrorism is control. You wanted to control everything, and control plus is power. Okay, when you have the control of every transaction in the government, you have the power. We have military terrorism, of course. It is used community military, no? We are expecting that these people are possessing firearms, no, deadly weapons, and militaristic style ang ilahang terrorism. And state-sponsored terrorism, okay, mani siya kuyaw. Because it is the state mismo, it's the government mismo who finance the terrorism. Common kayo ni siyang gamiton sa mga political parties. Okay? Kaya nga naman class, politics, as you know, no, kung dili ka daog, maghimo ka kagalingan nimong army, ikaw mo ay maghimo og chaos sa imuhang kontra nga nakalingkod na sa seat. Maghimo ka chaos nya og dili gani ka mao mo handle sa crisis ang imuhang kontra, imuha na dayon ng i-criticize. Uy, unsa man ang gibuhat sa bagong presidente nato, ni ato ang mga terorista, wa man gani niya na pakgang, no? And then the people, ordinary people, doesn't know nga kani siya state sponsored, just to create a problem and then finding a solution and then a political strategy. If the people is not satisfied of the work of those current or incumbent nga mga government officials in nagsunod election, ari na putas pikas. That is what happened to the Philippines before. nga ang kada political party, mga dagko nga political party actually has its own terrorist groups, and then mag-create sila chaos, and then just to destroy the the mind of those currently sitting on their seats, occupying government offices, no? Bana siya kanang technique na siya in politics. And then there are subtype state-sponsored terrorism, the national revolutionary, international revolutionary, minute political terrorist gangs. Kaning minute political terrorist gangs, when we say minute, di ni minute tong orasan ha, tong oras. Minute, tapos sabot, ginagmay, micro political terrorist gangs likely to receive state sponsorship. So in the Philippines, we have minute political terrorist gangs. And I will not mention it, but we have a lot. Ginagmay. Og sa kuan pa na, salida pa na, mga mercenary, no? Mudawat og kwarta, unya ang ilaharang trabahoon, maghimo ra sila terrorist acts. And then that's it. They are paid to create chaos. Traditional terrorist tactics sa may ilahang buhaton, the bombing, the hijacking, arson, no, sunog, assault, kidnapping, hostage taking. This is the traditional. Right now, it's no longer something like this. It's more on cybercrime. It's more on creating bioweapons. Okay.